It is one of those days where everything is in place for me to work, where I have time to work. I have an enormous desire to work. I have plenty of projects to work on. I have a book proposal that my agent is waiting for. I have a co-author. I have the book outlined. I have emails to answer, poems to write, people to call. And when I sit down in front of my computer, I start to cry. Having a chronic mental illness focus on chronic, is something you have to learn to live with in order to survive it. Because there are some of us who cannot take a pill and have it go away. I know how to manage my illness very well. But just because I manage it well, it doesn't mean that it doesn't affect me every day. So when I wake up in the morning, I'm never quite sure what my brain is going to hand me. Maybe it's like going into a movie theater. You know you want to watch a movie, but you have no idea what that movie is going to be. And that's what life can be like when you have chronic bipolar disorder. I have my skills on how to deal with it. I know what I need to do. I know how to move forward. I know how to finish things. But on days like today, where the illness is stronger than I am, it's so frustrating. I also know that if I use my system, which I'm going to do right now, which is to do something productive that's not work-oriented, maybe I can work on some jewelry, maybe I'll watch a video, maybe I'll do just what I need to do to get this mood swing through me, I'll be able to work this afternoon. I don't get in bed and cry. I don't put myself down. I don't think that my life is ruined. I just accept that I'm having a mood swing. I also have to possibly take some of my lithium orotate, which helps. Nothing has happened. So reminding myself that this is just bipolar is very helpful. The sun just changed on me. I make these videos so that people with bipolar disorder can see that the public persona of somebody is the persona that the person wants you to see. It's not their real life. It's not what they go through in order to get a book on the market or a movie or a poem or a piece of jewelry. You don't know that. The process is often hidden. I want to show you the process so that if you're having trouble with your process, you'll know you're not alone. It is very hard for me to work as a person with bipolar disorder. I get sick very, very easily. And so pretty much my days are about creating a life so that I can do my work. Because I actually love work, sort of above everything. I'd say I'd put people first and then work. I love it. I love to write. I love to create. And to have an illness that affects work, it's a rough one. And many of us with bipolar have that. You can look at my other videos when I'm not sick. Look at my videos where I'm talking when I'm not sick. I'm able to look straight into the camera, but you'll see all of these movements and the hair and the closing of the eyes and the holding of the eyes. That's all a downswing. So if you're a family member watching this, you can learn to see that in a loved one as well. We have many physical signs of our mood swings. It's not only just what we say. There's a lot of physical signs. I tend to glance to the side like this. It's hard for me to hold someone's gaze. So I have to do something about this. And breathing. Anybody who can exercise, by far, if you're in one of these kind of mood swings, go exercise. That's the best possible thing you can do because it actually physically changes your brain. Do something creative. If that means getting out one of the new adult coloring books and doing it, do it. That's not silly. That's occupational therapy, and it's very important. So right now, I have a decision to make. I have a book proposal due for a very important book that I want to publish. I can go take care of myself for an hour right now so that I can work this afternoon. I wasn't able to work this morning. Instead of letting that spiral throughout my day and just like, are you kidding me? Who has an illness that keeps them from doing what they want? Well, the answer is people with mental illness. It keeps us from doing a lot of what we want. But it doesn't mean we can't manage it. So I want to encourage you to manage it. I want to encourage you to stay positive, even though you might feel horrible, even though you might not like how your hair looks or where you are in life or what's happening. There is always an end to episodes. If I continue to breathe, if I use what's in my books, especially Get It Done When You're Depressed, if I remember why I do the work I do and I go take a break for myself and then I come back, I'm going to be okay. So if you want to read more about my work and what you can get from it, you can go to bipolarhappens.com, juliefast.com. I'm on Facebook at Julie A. Fast. And my books are all available all over the world. Loving Someone with Bipolar Disorder, Take Charge of Bipolar Disorder, Get It Done When You're Depressed, Bipolar Happens. I wrote a chapter of the wonderful book by Jay Carter, The Complete Idiot's Guide to Bipolar Disorder. And most of all, I want to recommend the Health Cards treatment system for bipolar disorder. They're only available on my website, bipolarhappens.com, and they're what keep me going. So if I think of what the health cards would say right now, because it's advice from my well self to my ill self, it is, Julie, this is an illness. You're in a mood swing. And all that matters is treating bipolar first, because you have work to do, you have deadlines, and you can meet them. But right now, you need to take a break. Take care of yourself. We can do it.